Good evening, Lancer fans, and welcome to Lawrence High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts for this matchup in varsity boys volleyball between the Westford Academy Grey Ghosts and your Lancers of Lawrence High. This is the first round of the MIAA North playoffs in boys volleyball. Your Lancers come in as the number 3 seed. They're coming off of a 6-game winning streak, while Westford Academy comes in as the number 14 seed in this tournament, looking for the big upset win here in Lawrence. We want to thank you for joining us this evening on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with set number 1.
When you're out there, there's no telling what you'll find.
I see it! Oh, look at you.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here on LPS Media for this playoff matchup between the Westford Academy Grey Ghosts and your Lawrence High Lancers. What a game we have for you. We want to thank you for joining us on LPS Media. First of all, shout out to our crew for making this broadcast possible. David Vinas, Tatiana Say, Elias Hernandez, Mimi Tun, Kiana Hernandez, our producers Luis Lopez and MJ Kowalski. My name is Jay Oza. And once again, playoff round 1. The first round between the Ghosts and the Lancers. We're just about ready to get this game underway. The 17-3 Lawrence High Lancers, the co-MVC champions. They ended their season on a 6-game winning streak, coming into the game and into the tournament as the number 3 seed. Westford coming in at 10-8 on the year. They won their last 2 of the regular season, trying to keep the momentum going, and they're going to be going for a big-time upset against the Lancers, who lost only 3 times in the regular season. Once in the first game of the regular season at Lowell. Lowell ended up being the number 2 seed in this tournament. They lost to St. John's back in mid-April, and they lost to Chelmsford. Their only 3 losses of the season, and here we go. Tom Burke, the senior captain, with the left hand, gets this game underway here in the first set. Little nerves perhaps over on the far side. Acevedo hits that one out of bounds over the back line. 1-0. Westford Academy with the early lead. And Tom Burke, the senior, gets ready to serve it up again. Martinez digs it. Right up the middle, Solar tried for the kill. Great dig though by Jack Sarkeesian. Nice dig there in the back, but it goes out of bounds over here on the near side. Andre Wilson going to the ground, trying to make the play. Deflects it out of bounds. 2-0. The first 2 points go to Westford here, as Burke serves it again. The senior and the captain. Near side for Solar. Here's Minier. Burke, the setup to the near side. That's Ward, the outside hitter on the near side right now. Burke to the middle hitter, and it's deflected out of bounds by Minier. 3-0. Westford Academy goes on top. Andrew Tierney, nice setup there. Up the middle for Robbie Hudson, the middle hitter. Minier chases that one down. Nice setup. Burke over to the near side for Ward. And the Lancers are on the board after the error by Ward. Three to 1 the score here. Make it 4-1. The Ghosts leading the Lancers. First round playoff matchup. Westford Academy is off to a good start here. Here's Ward getting ready to serve. Misfires on the aggressive serve. And it's 4-2. The Lancers down by 2 here in set 1. Here's Espinal. Right-handed serve gets over. Burke to the middle hitter. Robbie Hudson couldn't get it over. 4-3, and the Lancers are within 1. Espinal gets ready to serve here. Burke, right up the middle. Waiting for the call, and it was inbounds. Robbie Hudson, again, the middle hitter, getting the job done. The libero, Eric Porter, gets ready to serve. He sends it over. Martinez the dig. Minier the setup. Tapped over by Romero. Nice defense there by Lawrence. Nice job by Lawrence High to pull within 5-4 here. Substitute into the game for the Lancers is Arenel Abreu. And the Lancers will have the opportunity to tie this game up now as Abreu serves it. And that's going to be a violation against Andrew Tierney, number 11 of Westford Academy. And we're tied up at 5. First set action between the Ghosts and the Lancers. Lawrence High's Arenel Abreu serves again. Porter. Abreu to Minier. Up the middle, it's tipped over by Delphi Solar. And the Lancers have their first lead of this ball game at 6-5. Abreu to serve again. Tipped over there by Robertson. And the spike comes from Wilson, but it's blocked. Good job by Robertson to block that one. Number 10 for the Grey Ghosts. Will Osgood into the game to serve for the Grey Ghosts. Delphi Solar with the dig. Minier the setup to the far side for Romero. And it goes out of bounds. Westford Academy is able to regain the lead here at 7-6. Going for the corner. That's going to be a violation. And it's going to go against Westford Academy. I believe the violation there was on Shorav Makapati. Wilson, a phenomenal serve. And that's tipped inbounds by Westford to regain the lead. 8-7 now. Grey Ghosts on top of the Lancers. The number 14 seed leading the number 3 seed here in Lawrence for the moment. And here is Makapati serving for the first time here. Martinez the dig. Minier trying to dump it in. Minier this time sets it up for Solar. Martinez digs it. Minier for Solar again. Good defense there by Westford Academy. Solar, third try. And it's blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Lancers get the point. And we're tied up at 8. Very competitive first set here from Lawrence. 8-8 the score. Carlos Martinez serves for the first time today. Great serve. It's dug out by Porter. And the Lancers can't get it over. Martinez comes up a little short. And the Grey Ghosts regain the lead. 9-8. Robertson gets ready to serve. Robertson sends it over right-handed. Out of bounds. Good eye by the Lancer defense. 9-9 here in set number 1. Excellent competition here in this first round playoff matchup. It's been an evenly fought first set so far. Burke, the setup over to the far side. It's going to go out of bounds. Hudson couldn't get that one to fall in. And the Lancers now regain the lead. It's 10-9. To the middle hitter, Hudson. And Minier couldn't get the dig. It's 10-10, all tied up here in set number 1. The Grey Ghosts, who went 10-8 during the regular season, looks like they might be saving their best game of the season for the playoffs as they're tied up with the Lancers, and now that serve goes out of bounds. Lancers regain the lead 11-10. But the number 14 seed really showed up to play here in this first set. Lancers will have to bring their A game in order to come away with a win. The winner of tonight's matchup is going to face either Greater Lowell or Central Catholic. Central Catholic, the 11 seed, and Greater Lowell, the 6 seed. Tied up at 11. Good offense there from the Grey Ghosts. First set action, all tied up, 11 aside. Ward for the Grey Ghosts serves. Martinez, the dig. Lancers get it over. Here comes the Westford offense. Great job there by Robbie Hudson, the middle hitter, to get the kill right into the teeth of the Lancer defense. And Westford Academy is back on top. 12-11 is the score. That one is just out of bounds on the serve from Ward, and we're tied up at 12-12. Twelve to 12 here in the first set. Espinal serves. Delphi Solar to Minier. Over to the near side. What a spike by Patrick Acevedo. Lancers trying to get a little momentum here. Middle stages of the first set. 13-12. Espinal, a serve for the Lancers. Nice job there by Shorav Makapati to get the kill and tie this thing up at 13-13. Good setup from the setter and captain Tom Burke. All tied up at 13. And here's Eric Porter serving. The Grey Ghosts regain the lead, 14-13. And Porter will serve again. The libero sends it over with the right hand. Solar, the dig. Minier going for the far side. And the Lancers tie it up at 14. Unbelievable first set it's been. These two teams have been completely evenly matched despite the seedings. Lancers coming in at number 3 in the MIAA North Tournament. And the 14th seeded Grey Ghosts have showed up to play. That's going to be a violation for a double hit against Westford Academy. And the Lancers lead 15-14. The serve comes from Abreu of Lawrence, and that one is sent over by Robertson. What a spike over on the far side by Andre Wilson. 16-14, and the Lancers have their largest lead of the first set. It's only 2. Minier, the setup to the far side for Wilson. Wilson again going for the corner. Burke, Makapati will get the kill, and the Grey Ghosts come within 1. It's 16-15. Lawrence High clinging to a 1-point lead, as Shorav Makapati with a nice kill on that last play. Now Will Osgood the serve for Westford. Minier trying to dump that one over. Westford is able to recover. Makapati sends it out of bounds. Great job by Delphi Solar, waiting till the last possible moment, and he lets that one go over the back line. It's going to result in a timeout called by Westford Academy. It comes with the score Lancers 17, Westford 15 here in set number 1. We want to thank you for watching LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. We will take this opportunity to remind you that we broadcast on Comcast Channel 99, Verizon Channel 41, and on YouTube. LPS Media broadcasts 24 hours a day. We cover events at all of the wonderful Lawrence Public Schools. Some of our regular programming includes LHS Sports, Theatrical Productions, and Inside LHS, a show featuring news from around the LHS campus. Check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel to watch LPS Media all day, every day on any device. Get the app or open up your favorite browser, and you can watch over 1,000 videos from the last 5 years. Andre Wilson the serve here in the first set. First round of the MIAA North playoffs. The score, Lancers 17, Westford Academy 15. Spike up the middle. Good defense though by Westford, and they turned that defense into offense. 17-16, the Lancers still lead by 1 here in the first set. Westford Academy, the number 14 seed, doing a great job against one of the better teams in the state, your Lawrence High Lancers. Makapati with the serve. Amazing save there on defense by Lawrence. Solar gets it over. Burke, the setup to the near side for Ward. Lancers get it over with Solar, but it's out of bounds, and Westford Academy has tied it up 17-17 here in the first set of the first round of this playoff tournament. Inbounds, the Lancers let that one go, thinking it would go out of bounds, but it stays in, and Makapati gets the ace, and he gets the Ghosts the lead at 18-17. Solar with the dig. Minier gets it over for Lawrence High, and here come the Ghosts. Tipped over by Tom Burke, and all of a sudden, Westford Academy is up 19-17, in a great position here to steal a set from the Lancers as they try to go for this upset. Makapati with the serve, tipped over by Minier, but it goes out of bounds. A sneaky dump play by Wilbert Minier. Clever idea, but he can't get it to stay in bounds, and that's going to prompt a timeout called by the Lancer bench. And it comes with the score, Westford Academy 20, Lawrence High 17. We'll take this opportunity to remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Get the app or open up your favorite browser to watch our videos. We have over 1,000 posted from the last 5 years, currently featured inside LHS News. The June 1st edition is live. The one-step competition featuring 9 different step teams from Massachusetts and New York. And don't forget, you can watch or rewatch our broadcasts of Lawrence High Lancers regular season volleyball games as they earned co-champion honors for the MVC regular season on their way to today's playoff game. You can check out all those videos and more on the LPS Media YouTube channel. Remember, on any device. Makapati with the serve. The Lancers down by 3 here in the late stages of the first set. That one is tapped over by Abreu, and it falls. Nice play by Westford Academy to open up a 4-point lead. It's 21-17, and that equals their largest lead of the first set. Solar over on the far side, and that's going to be a violation against Westford Academy for a double hit, and I believe it was on Tom Burke, the captain. And it's 21-18. The Lancers back within 3. Sub into the game for Westford is Jack Sarkisian. Here's Martinez, serving for Lawrence High, dug out by the libero Porter. And what a phenomenal kill right up the middle by Matt Robertson. Lancer defense couldn't get it done there. And Westford Academy has put themselves into an amazing position here to steal a set against the Lancers, the number 3 seed in this tournament. It's 22-18. They're up by 4. Adam Scaramuzzo, number 13, to serve for Westford. Right-handed serve is over. Lancers need some offense here. And that spike is well out of bounds from Adrian Espinal. The entire Westford Academy bench and all of the players on the court all put their hands up in the out-of-bounds signal. And they were right. It's 23-18 now. Over to the far side for Delphi Solar. Amazing defense there by Tom Burke, and he is fired up about it. Tom Burke with a phenomenal block. Set point for Westford Academy. And the referee on the near side just having a word with Tom Burke for the moment, relaying some information over to his coach, Russ Coward. All set to go here. Set point. The number 14 seed the number 14 seed Grey Ghost, as that serve goes out of bounds. 24-19 now. 14th seed Ghost trying to come up with a win here in the first set. Again, set point as Minier serves. Up the middle. Hudson couldn't get the kill. Solar. Here's the setup near side. Minier. Acevedo gets the kill. Lancers alive here. 24-20 now. It'll remain set point for Westford Academy for the foreseeable future, unless, of course, the Lancers can rattle off 4 more points in a row here. Minier with the serve. For the set. No good. Number 9, Patrick Ward. Couldn't get that one to go. Lancers now within 3, and Westford Academy is going to call timeout. 24-21 here. The Grey Ghosts still in control of this first set, but the Lancers are trying to roar back here. Down by 3, we'll take this opportunity to remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools website on any browser and any device. Just head on over to lawrence.k12.ma.us. Currently featured 10 former INT students have been inducted into the National Honor Society, a phenomenal achievement by those students. The SES class of 2018 held its graduation ceremony. Congratulations to the SES students. And the South Lawrence East Middle School held its spring literacy night, featuring the mascot of the Lowell Spinners, the Canaligator. Remember, you can read about all of those stories and so much more at the LPS homepage, lawrence.k12.ma.us. Set point here for the Ghosts. Minier the serve. Lancers down by 3. Westford trying to end the set here. Tipped over by Ward. Here comes Acevedo. Gets the kill. The Lancers still alive. They were down 24-18. Now it's 24-22. It would be an unbelievable comeback if the Lancers were able to come back and tie this thing, as Wilbert Minier comes up a little bit short on the serve. And that'll do it for the first set, with Westford Academy coming up with an upset win in set number 1. The score 25-22. Folks, we want to thank you so much for joining us on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with set number 2.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media for this matchup in Varsity Boys Volleyball between the Gray Ghosts and the Lancers. MIAA North Playoffs first round here. We want to thank our crew first and foremost for making this broadcast possible. David Vinas, Tatiana Say, Elias Hernandez, Mimi Tun, Kiana Hernandez. Our producers, Luis Lopez and MJ Kowalski. My name is Jay Oza. Thank you so much for watching LPS Media, whether it's on Comcast Channel 99, Verizon Channel 41, or on YouTube. We're happy to have you here for this special playoff broadcast. Set number 2 underway here as Westford Academy pulled off an upset win in set number 1, 25-22. The final score of the first set. They have a 1-0 lead now on your Lancers. The Lancers 17-3 this season, the number 3 seed in this tournament. Down 1-0 against the number 14 seeded Gray Ghosts. Here in set number 2, we are underway, and the Lancers have themselves a 2-1 lead as Captain Tom Burke will get ready to serve. For Westford Academy, number 12, the senior, the setter, the leader for Westford Academy, gets ready to serve for the Ghosts. He's ready to go, sends it over with the left hand. Martinez to Minier, over to the far side for Acevedo. The block went out of bounds. Lancers get the point. It was a good block over on the far side by the Ghost defense, but the block goes out of bounds. And the Lancers open up a 2-point lead, 3-1 here in set number 2. Espinal to serve for Lawrence. Burke over to the near side, the setup. Goes to Ward. Here's Minier over to Acevedo. That time, the block was on the money. Acevedo gets blocked on the far side. It stays in bounds, and the Gray Ghosts are down by 1 here in set number 2. 3-2 is the score, with Westford leading overall 1-0. Ward with the serve for Westford. Minier up the middle for Delphi Solar. Now to the near side for Tierney. It's a little bit of a miscommunication there as Minier tried to set up someone. Nobody came in for the pass, and it's 3-3, all tied up here in set number 2. Early stages of the second set. Here's Ward. That serve goes out of bounds, and the Lancers get a freebie. 4-3, LHS takes a second set lead. Sub into the game for the Lancers is Aranella Brew. And he'll come in to serve right away. Lancers lead 4-3 in set number 2. Westford leads 1-0 overall in sets. Right-handed serve is up and over for a Brew. Martinez sent over by Solar. Burke trying to set up his middle hitter, Robbie Hudson, and those two couldn't connect. Lancers open up a 2-point lead, 5-3 here in set number 2. And Abreu, the outside hitter, gets ready to serve again. Dug out by Porter, the libero. Martinez to Minier. Up the middle for Solar. Solar with the dig. Minier right up the middle. And a nice kill for Franco Romero, number 12 for the Lancers. They have their largest lead of the second set. 6-3 is the score. And Westford Academy will call timeout here. The score, Lancers 6, Gray Ghosts 3 here in the second set. We'll take this opportunity to once again remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Some facts about our channel. In addition to our YouTube channel, we broadcast on local cable here in Lawrence, Comcast Channel 99 and Verizon Channel 41. We're an urban school district here in Lawrence, Massachusetts, serving more than 13,000 students in 38 wonderful schools. Since joining YouTube in 2012, our channel has amassed over 728,000 views on its 1,000 videos. We want to thank you for watching LPS Media. It's a pleasure and a privilege to serve the city of Lawrence. Set number 2 back underway here. 6-3 the score. Lancers leading. Trying to tie this thing up at 1 set apiece. Minier set up the middle for Delphi Solar, and what a block. Unbelievable block right there by Robbie Hudson up the middle. He is fired up, and rightfully so. He saw that one coming from a mile away. Delphi Solar, the spike up the middle. Hudson, the highlight block. It's 6-4, Lancers lead in set 2. Martinez to Minier. Solar. Nice block there by Wilson. Minier trying to dump it over. And Westford responds with a kill on the far side. 6-5 the score. Lancers leading by 1 here in the second set. Porter the serve, set up far side for Andre Wilson. What a kill from Wilson on the near side. The Lancers trying to gain a bit of momentum here in the second set. Another close one so far. 7-5, and Wilson can't even find the net on that one. 7-6, Lancers lead by 1. Westford will have the serve. And number 1 in white, Will Osgood, the senior, will serve for the Ghosts. Right-handed serve is up and over. Nice line drive. Osgood sets it up over to the far side. And it's all tied up here in the second set, 7-7. Ghosts and Lancers going at it here in the first round of the playoffs. Very evenly matched game so far. The Westford Academy Ghosts have a 1-0 lead in sets. And Delphi Solar gets a kill over here on the near side to give the Lancers a 1-point lead at 8-7. And that's going to bring Carlos Martinez to serve. Lancers by 1 here, 8-7 in the second set. Martinez and the Lancers trying to extend that lead. Dug out by Porter. The setup to the far side. Whistle as it's deflected out of bounds. The kill will go to Shorav Makapati, number 15, for the Gray Ghosts. And Makapati will get ready to serve here. He sends it over. Right-handed serve is out of bounds. And the Lancers are able to regain the lead on that misplay by Makapati. 9-8. Lancers leading by 1. Wilbert Minier to serve for the Lancers. Right-handed serve is over. Out of bounds. Westford Academy couldn't set up the offense, and the Lancers lead by 2, 10-8. Minier can't get it over. Hasn't been his best game serving the ball, as the first set ended on his serve. 10-9 though, Lawrence High still on top. In the second set, Westford Academy won the first set by the score of 25-22. Here's Minier, the setup right up the middle for Acevedo, but that was blocked. Good defense right up the middle. Robbie Hudson getting it done defensively, and we're all tied up at 10. Adam Scaramuzzo with the serve for Westford. Solar sends it over. Set up from Osgood, and that's just an excellent spike. Good focus on the far side from Patrick Ward. And he gives Westford Academy an 11-10 lead. Westford Academy, one of their best games all season, going for the playoff upset here. They're up by 1 in the second set. They're up by 1 in terms of sets, and now Delphi Solar ties it up at 11-11 with the far side spike. Nice job by Delphi to tie it up at 11. Solar with the serve. It's dug out by Will Osgood. Out of bounds. Porter couldn't get that one to stay in. And the Lancers lead by 1 here in set number 2. 12-11 is the score. Delphi Solar serving for the Lancers. Right-handed serve is up and over. It's a good one. Dug out by Sarkeesian. And it's a double hit violation against the Grey Ghosts. Lancers back up by 2, 13-11. Solar with the right-handed serve, and just as the Lancers try to build up a little bit of momentum, the violation brings the Grey Ghosts within 1 at 13-12. Tom Burke, the senior captain, left-handed serve. Nice dig there by Solar. Minier up the middle, what a block. Nice defense. And that one is tipped out of bounds. Acevedo couldn't get that one to stay in bounds. Tied up at 13 here. The Ghosts and the Lancers, very competitive and evenly matched. Here's Wilson on the near side, gets the deflection. Lancers take the lead, 14-13. Perfect setup there, as the Lancers were able to set up one of their best outside hitters, Andre Wilson. Adrian Espinal to serve. Burke the setup near side for Ward. Wilson back to Espinal. Up the middle for Westford. Acevedo setting up Minier. The libero Porter with the dig. Westford Academy, good effort to keep it alive. Here's Wilson, not keeping that alive. Andre Wilson starting to heat up here. 15-13 is the score. The last 2 kills coming courtesy of the Lancers' Andre Wilson, number 15 in the blue uniform. Serve is over from Espinal. Burke the setup to the far side. Lancers can't get the defense together. Westford Academy within 1 at 15-14. Ward with the serve. Dug out by Solar. Minier to Wilson. Ward Burke, the setup near side. Acevedo. Nice defense. Westford keeps it alive and they get the kill. Great job on defense. And once again, Westford Academy turning defense to offense there, as their middle hitter, Robbie Hudson, ties it up at 15-15. Patrick Ward with the serve. Minier. Tipped over by Wilson. It's going to be a kill for Westford Academy, and they take the lead 16-15. Lancers down by 1 here in the second set. Down 1-0. Patrick Ward with the serve. Solar with the dig. Minier with the set. And it wasn't good enough for a Wilson spike. The defense, though, by Andre Wilson. Excellent job by Andre Wilson here in set number 2. Got to hand it to him defensively and offensively. 16-16 the score in set number 2. As Abreu gets ready to serve for the Lancers. Right-handed serve, nice line drive. Porter with the dig, and that's a spike from Hudson. Hudson is fired up, and he's been heating up, getting better as this game has gone along. 17-16, Westford Academy in the lead. Eric Porter serves for Westford. And that's a double hit against Romero, and he knew it. And it's a 2-point lead all of a sudden for Westford Academy, and that's going to prompt a timeout called by the Lancer bench. It comes with the score 18 for Westford Academy, 16 for Lawrence High School here in set number 2, with the Grey Ghosts leading 1-0. We'll take this opportunity to once again remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Here are some recent videos that our fabulous media department would like to share with you. A look at the 2018 Special Olympics hosted by LPS, the LHS Headmasters Update from May 25th, and the Lancer boys baseball team hosting Haverhill earlier this season. Just search for Lawrence Public Schools on YouTube to watch the LPS Media YouTube channel on any device. First round of the MIAA North playoffs here. The Lancer is the number 3 seed. The Westford Academy Grey Ghosts, the number 14 seed. Spike up the middle from Wilson. Good defense there by Solar. And that's going to be deflected by Lawrence, and a kill for Westford Academy. 19-16 here in set number 2. Westford Academy leads by 3. Westford Academy also leads 1-0, going for a big-time upset here in Lawrence. Minier, the setup for Wilson, and that's the type of offense that the Lancers want to set up every time that they have the ball. Andre Wilson has been the Lancers' best player so far in set number 2, and he'll be serving here with the Lancers down 19-17, late stages of the second set. Over to the far side for Makapati. Minier, the setup for Solar. What a dig, and what a kill. Romero brings the Lancers within 1, 19-18. Lawrence High down by 1 here in the second set. Down by 1 set overall. Wilson the serve. Nice dig by Westford. Here's Minier. Delphi Solar, it's in bounds. Lancers getting the momentum that they've so desperately been searching for throughout this game. And Westford Academy knows it, and they're going to call a timeout. As a result, timeout comes with the score 19-19 in set number 2. Westford Academy leading 1-0. We want to thank you for watching Lawrence Lancers Athletics on LPS Media. The Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association would like to remind you that it is committed to good sportsmanship. Sportsmanship, citizenship, and responsibility are trademarks of high school activities. Support school activities with your own display of good sportsmanship, and help encourage America's youth to participate in organized sports. Support your local high school. Witness your local athletes compete. Attend high school competitions in your community. This message brought to you by the MIAA. This is a very important passage of play here in this playoff matchup. It's 19-19 as we head towards the end of the second set. The Lancers trying to even this thing out at 1 set apiece, while Westford Academy is trying to go for a commanding 2-0 lead. What a dig there by the libero, Eric Porter. Amazing effort by Eric Porter, and once again, a theme we're coming across in today's game. The Grey Ghosts turning their defense into offense, and it's 20-19 with the Ghosts leading Lawrence. Osgood with the serve. Solar, misplay, but the set from Minier was a little bit off, and Solar couldn't make great contact, and the Lancers want to call timeout. Timeout comes with the score. Westford Academy 21, Lancers 19. Westford leading 1-0. Once again, we want to thank you for watching Lawrence Lancers Athletics on LPS Media. The MIAA would like to remind you that more than 200,000 students will participate in approximately 100,000 high school sporting competitions among the MIAA's 360 member schools this year. The Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association encourages you to support your local high school athletic programs and the students who participate in them. Once again, this message brought to you by the MIAA. Osgood the serve. Once again, the score 21-19. Westford Academy on top. Out of bounds. Lancers pick up the point there. 21-20. Lancers within one here in this first round playoff matchup, set number 2. Lancers down by a set as Carlos Martinez serves. Deflected by the Lancer defense. Minier tips it over. Out of bounds. Lancers have tied it 21-21. Very, very important moments here in Lawrence as the Lancers are trying to tie this thing at one set apiece. Martinez's serve goes out of bounds, 22-21 now. Westford Academy has themselves a 1-point lead. Minier to Solar. And the Lancers get a kill here. Tied up now. Wilbert Minier gets ready to serve for the Lancers. The score 22-22. One set to nothing. Westford Academy on top. 22-22 here in set number 2. Over to the far side for Ward. Lancers were ready. Minier to Acevedo, tipped over. Nice dig by Westford. Burke can't finish it. Minier to Solar. And that is a clutch kill from Delphi Solar. 23-22. Lancers 2 points away from a set 2 win. Westford trying to tie it up. Here's Minier looking for Solar. Westford Academy sets up the offense. Here's Burke. Inbounds. Great job by Burke. Usually Tom Burke is a setter, looking like an outside hitter right there. It's tied up at 23. Basically a deuce for the second set. Got to win by 2. Next point 1 will result in a set point on the following serve. Here's Martinez to Minier. Up the middle, it's blocked. Excellent defense by Westford Academy. Robbie Hudson with the defense there. And he has put his team in a position to win set number 2 on this point. 24-23, set point for Westford Academy. The Lancers need this one, and they need it badly. Here's Minier, he gets it over. Up the middle for Hudson. Minier, over to Acevedo. Grey Ghosts keep it alive. Burke, the captain. Solar needs to get it over, he does. This is a great rally in a pressure situation. Was it inbounds or out of bounds? Did they say out of bounds? Everyone on the Lawrence bench had their breath held. And it should be 24-24, another deuce situation. Here we go, 24-24. Hudson couldn't get the finish. Martinez, Delphi Solar. And the Lancers now will have an opportunity to win set number 2. 25-24. Advantage Lancers, and set point Lawrence High has an opportunity to tie it up at 1 set each. Here we go. Burke gets the kill. Tom Burke The senior captain on the near side makes it 25-25. Back to a deuce situation. Burke, the senior captain, serving with the left hand, and the score 25-25. This is one of the better sets of volleyball that you will ever see. And Patrick Acevedo gives the Lancers the advantage here. And it's set point Lawrence yet again. 26-25. The Lancers can win set 2 on this point. Far side setup. And Westford Academy gets the point to make it 26-26. This phenomenal second set just doesn't want to come to an end. It's been close throughout. Here's Ward with the score 26-26. It goes out of bounds. And the Lancers will have a third opportunity at a set point. Lancers really want to end this second set right here. And they'll have the opportunity with a Bruce serving. Here we go, set point again. 27-26, the Lancers lead. Nice job there by Romero to get one over. Martinez, Minier, here we go, Andre Wilson! Wilson wins set number 2 for the Lancers. And we're all tied up, folks. 1-1 as the Lancers win set number 2, 28-26. Folks, thanks so much for joining us here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics. We're tied up at 1 set apiece. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with set number 3. Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks so much for joining us here on LPS Media for this playoff broadcast. We want to thank our crew for making this broadcast possible. Shout out to David Vinas, Tatiana Say, Elias Hernandez, Mimi Tun, Kiana Hernandez, our producers, Luis Lopez and MJ Kowalski. My name is Jay Oza. It's always a pleasure, always a privilege to provide you with this coverage of Lawrence Lancers Athletics. Here we are, set number 3, tied up, 1 set apiece. MIAA North playoffs, first round. Lancers in blue. They are the number 3 seed in this tournament. And they're trying to fend off a strong upset bid coming from Westford Academy. The 10-8 Grey Ghosts, the 14th seed in this tournament. They came to play here today. Burke with the serve. Minier to Solar on the near side. Sent over by Westford. This time Minier for Acevedo. We're all tied up at 1 here in the third set. Game tied up, 1 set apiece. Here's Delphi Solar to serve, and he can't clear the net. 2-1. Grey Ghosts on top here early in set 3. Patrick Ward with the right-handed serve. Solar with the dig. Minier the setup over to Andre Wilson. That's knocked over by Hudson. Minier to the far side. Wilson again. That one out of bounds, I believe. Yes, indeed. Westford bench had a good view of that one. And they weren't worried when that one came over. They knew it was out of bounds, so it's 3-1. Westford Academy leads in this crucial third set. Ward with the serve. Solar with the dig. Minier the setup, going for Wilson again. Nice block by Westford Academy. Solar needs to get it over. It's going to be a violation against the Lancers, and 3 points is the lead. The Grey Ghosts on top 4-1. This is set number 3 as Ward serves with the right hand. Minier, this time the setup is for Acevedo. Dug out by Porter. Sent over by Tierney. Acevedo, inbounds. Near side spike for Patrick Acevedo. Fires up the crowd and sets our score at 4-2. Lancers down by 2, and Espinal gets ready to serve. Adrian Espinal, right-handed serve. Porter the dig. Burke the setup. And that's going to be a kill from number 5, Anthony Zhu. Porter to serve. The libero sends it over. Martinez to Minier. And Wilson. Too much mustard on that one. It goes out of bounds. 6-2. Back up to a 4-point lead for the Ghosts. Porter again. And that's a misplay from Andre Wilson. And an ace for Eric Porter. As the Grey Ghosts slide onto the court in celebration of the ace. Eric Porter again. Solar to Minier. And Acevedo. And he hits Porter in the shoulder. That's the type of offense that the Lancers want to set up on every possession. Arinel Abreu gets ready to serve with the Lancers down by 4, 7-3. Here in set 3, Burke over to the far side, Zhu. Here comes the Westford offense up the middle. Inbounds. Number 20, Cam Tierney. Playing a little middle hitter. 8-3, now a 5-point lead. And this is Will Osgood serving. Osgood. And it is dug out by Solar. Far side spike attempt from Wilson is good. Deflected out of bounds by Westford. Lancers are going to really want to get Andre Wilson rolling here. Wilson, the right-handed serve. Phenomenal serve. Excellent velocity behind it. Lancers keep that one alive, and Abreu sends it over. Here comes the spike from Tierney. Lancer defense gets it done and sends it back over. Burke. Delphi Solar gets the kill. Double hit on the Westford Academy side, and the Lancers are within 3, 8-5. Wilson to serve again. The Lancers down by 3. There's the right-handed serve. Was it in? Was it out? It was out. Westford Academy catches a break there. They're up by 4 here in the third set. Tied up at 1 set apiece. Westford won the first, 25-22. Lancers won the second, 28-26. Minier to Solar. Nice block by Westford Academy. Lancers need to get it over, and they do. Osgood to Ward. Abreu spiked. Cam Tierney with a heads-up play. And that's going to prompt a timeout called by the Lancer bench. It comes with the score. Gray Ghosts 10, Lancers 5. Here in set number 3, tied up at 1 set apiece. We want to thank you for watching LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. The Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association would like to remind you that it is committed to the welfare of student athletes across the Commonwealth and to the fairness of competition among its member schools. More than 200,000 students from 360 member schools will participate in interscholastic athletics during this current academic year. Thousands of these boys and girls enjoy additional educational experiences by qualifying for championships in 33 different sports sponsored by the MIAA. The game you are watching is a culmination of one of these activities. On behalf of high school students across the Commonwealth, the MIAA thanks you for your support of their educational programs. Back to the action here in the third set. 10-5 the score as that serve goes out of bounds, and it's 10-6 the Lancers down by 4. Lancers trail by 4 here in the third set. Martinez says that one well out of bounds. 11-6 the lead, back up to 5. Adam Scaramuso serves for Westford. Minier can't get that one to stay in bounds. 12-6 the score. All of a sudden, the Grey Goose are on top by 12. Sorry, they have 12 on the board. They're on top by 6. Solar can't get the kill there. Minier over to Solar. Osgood the setup, and that's going to be a violation against the Grey Ghost for a double tap. Osgood didn't think that play was a violation. He argues a little bit, but call is the call, and it's a 5-point lead for Westford Academy. Minier. Porter now Ward. Wilbert Minier to Acevedo. And he sends it into the Westford Academy bench, out of bounds. Point goes to the Grey Ghosts. Westford Academy leads by 6, 13-7 in the third set. And that's a violation against Lawrence High. Lancers called for the scoop, and they call timeout once again. Timeout comes with the score, Westford Academy 14, Lancers 7 here in the third set, all tied up at 1 set apiece. We want to thank you for watching Lawrence Lancers Athletics right here on LPS Media. The MIAA would like to remind you that educational investigators have conducted studies which repeatedly demonstrate that students involved in interscholastic programs find increased educational opportunities. These opportunities typically result in higher grade point averages, better attendance, and increased sense of community. Support your local high school and their athletic programs. This message brought to you by the MIAA. (14-7) is the score here in Lawrence. We're in the third set. We're all tied up 1 set apiece. Westford Academy leads, though, in the third set. Minier is going to be called for touching of the net. 15-7 the score. Lancers trying not to let this thing get out of hand here in the third set. All of a sudden, they're down by 8, make it 7 as Burke serves that one out of bounds. 15-8. Solar trying to get the Lancers back into it. Delphi, the right-handed serve. Burke the setup for Ward. Nice defense. Excellent job. Espinal and Wilson combined there to get a kill on a block. (15-9). It's a 6-point game. Solar's serve. Burke to Zoo. Deflected out of bounds, and Zoo gets the kill. 16-9, back up to a 7-point lead. Can the Lancers come back here? Will the Grey Ghosts hang on? Wilson needs to get it over for the Lancers. He can. Burke with a setup for his teammate Andrew Tierney, who gets a kill. Lancers struggling here in the third set. It's 17-9. Lead is up to 8. Ward with the serve. Martinez, the dig. Minier. What a block there. Robbie Hudson puts an exclamation point on it. 18-9. Just like that, the Ghosts are on top by 9 points here in set 2. Lancers trying to come up with an answer. Acevedo gets a kill here. Gets the Lancers into double digits at 18-10. Zoo trying to get a kill. He can't because he sends it out of bounds. Lancers crawling their way back into it. Now back down to a 7-point lead. Espinal with that serve. Hudson. Minier with the dig. And Andrew Tierney came up short there. Spike goes directly into the net. 18-12. Lancers have pulled within 6. Sent over by Hudson. Lancers get it over with Romero. Burke is going to be called for that. It was a bad set. A double tap is called on Tom Burke. And that timeout is going to be called by Westford Academy, and it comes with the score. Grey Ghosts 18, Lancers 13. Score tied at 1 set apiece. Folks, we can take this opportunity to take a quick look at the season that was for the Lawrence High Lancers. They lost their first game of the season at Lowell. A 3-2 loss against the Red Raiders, who ended up becoming the number 2 seed in this very tournament. After that, they ripped off consecutive victories against Central Catholic, Lowell, Methuen, Andover, St. John's. And then they lost to St. John's, a home game, a 3-2 loss. Their second loss of the season, before ripping off consecutive victories against Milford, Methuen, North Andover, Haverhill, Pinkerton, and Billerica. Then the Lancers traveled to Chelmsford and lost 3-1 against the Lions, and that would be their last loss of the regular season. After that, they defeated Central Catholic, Andover, North Andover, Haverhill, Billerica, and Chelmsford, which was enough to make them co-champs of the MVC during the regular season. A phenomenal accomplishment, a 17-3 regular season record, and a berth in the playoffs as the number 3 seed in this North tournament. None of that really matters though right now, as that one falls inbounds as Espinal brings the Lancers within 4. They've done a great job clawing their way back into this third set, but still a lot of work to be done as they are down by 4. Both of these teams, I should say, are trying to come up with a lead 2-1 because it's tied up 1 apiece right now. So far, Westford has the advantage. They're up by 4. Burke right up the middle for Hudson. And that's going to be a violation against the Lancers. Number 2, Felix Mena is called for the violation. 19-14 the score. It's a 5-point lead for Westford Academy. What a nice, lucky break there for the Lancers. As Porter serves it out of bounds. Keeps things close here. The Lancers down 4. 19-15. Arinel Abreu with the serve for Lawrence High. Right up the middle. That one is inbounds. Cam Tierney, number 20 for the Ghosts, makes it 20-15. Westford Academy has the inside track to a 2-1 lead. Let's see what the Lancers have to say about that as we move to the late stages of this third set. Violation against Lawrence. Double hit. 21-15. Westford Academy with the lead. Osgood with the serve. Delphi Solar with the dig. Minier setting up Wilson, but what a block. Excellent block. Gotta hand it to Tom Burke, the senior captain, getting it done on defense. 22-15. Lancers down by 7 here. Osgood to Burke. Near side for Tierney. Andrew Tierney with the kill for Westford Academy. Westford Academy 23, Lawrence High 15 in set number 3. The Gray Ghosts are closing in on a set 3 win. Porter. Tierney. Minier with a phenomenal effort. Minier did all he could to keep that one alive, and Wilson deflected out of bounds over on the far side. Tough break for the Lancers after the good effort by Minier. Set point for Westford Academy. Osgood's serve goes into the net. It's 24-16. An 8-point lead for Westford Academy. And they'll have set point here once again. Andre Wilson with the serve. Burke ends it. Westford Academy wins set number 3. The score 25-16. Folks, thanks as always for joining us here on LPS Media. Your score after 3 sets, Gray Ghosts 2, Lancers 1. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with set number 4.
Right, mi cariño. So like I said, everything I learned about cooking, I learned from Grandma's empanadas. Shall we go again?
Yep.
Mix beef with the onions with the peppers with the paprika with the garlic with the oregano with the cumin. Got it?
Got it.
Throw in the olives, stir, season, stir again, pour out the flour, roll out the dough, make a circle, drop in a fistful of filling, fold over, press down, and ta-da!
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks as always for joining us here on LPS Media for this matchup in Varsity Boys Volleyball, the MIAA North Playoffs first round game between the Westford Academy Gray Ghosts and the Lawrence High Lancers. Gray Ghosts coming in with a record of 10-8. And they are the number 14 seed in this tournament. And they have put the Lancers on upset alert here in Lawtown. Westford Academy leading this thing 2-1. Lancers, of course, the number 3 seed, coming into the game on a 6-game winning streak. One of the better teams in the state. But Westford Academy certainly came here to play today. The Westford Academy trying to win it in this 4th set, while the Lancers are trying to extend it to a 5th and deciding set, as that one is inbounds. And Westford Academy has an early 2-1 lead in set 4. Want to thank our crew as always for making this broadcast possible. David Vinas, Tatiana Say, Elias Hernandez, Mimi Tun, Kiana Hernandez. Our producers, Luis Lopez and MJ Kowalski. My name is Jay Oza. It's a pleasure, it's a privilege, as always, to bring you coverage of Lawrence Athletics on LPS Media, as Patrick Acevedo with a good spike attempt but has it blocked. The score 3-1. The Lancers down by 2 in set 4. Down 2-1 as well, as Ward couldn't get that one over. 3-2. Westford still leads. Abreu serves for the Lancers. Dug out by Porter. Burke with the setup. Lancers get a kill there. Solar fired up. Tied up at 3. Minier of the Lancers firing up his teammates here, saying, we're good, we're good. Lancers might be down, but they're still confident. Burke over to the far side for Tierney, goes out of bounds, and the Lancers take a lead, 4-3. Abreu with the serve. Nice kill right up the middle. Hudson is having a phenomenal game, the middle hitter, with a spike right up the middle. Tied up at 4 here. Porter with the serve. Minier for Wilson. Lancers lead again, 5-4. Lancers getting emotional. Their season on the line, fighting hard and leading by 1 here in the 4th set. Wilson misfires on the serve. Tied up once again, 5-5. Serving for the Ghosts is Will Osgood. Minier up the middle for Solar, dug by Martinez. Minier for Solar again, gets the kill. Lancers back on top, 6-5. Lancers playing a little better here in the 4th set than they did back in the 3rd. They lost the 3rd set, 25-16. Martinez to Minier. Here's the setup for Solar. Martinez to Minier. Solar again. And he can't get it over. Violation on the Lancers. And we're tied up at 6. Andrew Tierney with the serve. Delphi Solar taps it over. Minier to Solar, left-handed tap. Solar gets the kill, sneaks it through everyone. It's 7-6, Lancers on top in set 4. Lancers lead by 1, trailed by 1 in terms of sets. Here's Wilbert Minier with the serve. Osgood trying for the setup far side. Nice dig by Lawrence. Acevedo, the right-handed tip, gets a kill. Lancers lead by 2 now, 8-6. Minier with the right-handed serve. Osgood the set. Minier with the set. Acevedo. Minier pushes it back. Minier to Solar. Osgood called for the violation. Double hit, and suddenly the Lancers open up a 3-point lead. It's 9-6. Timeout called by Westford. The score 9-6. The Lancers lead by 3. Remember, the Lancers need this set. If they don't win this set, their season is done. Folks, thanks so much for watching LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics. We'll take this opportunity to remind you that we broadcast on Comcast Channel 99, Verizon Channel 41, and on YouTube. LPS Media broadcasts 24 hours a day. We cover events at all of the wonderful Lawrence Public Schools. Some of our regular programming includes LHS Sports, theatrical productions, and Inside LHS, a show featuring news from around the LHS campus. Check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel to watch LPS Media all day, every day on any device. Get the app or open up your favorite browser and you can watch over 1,000 videos from the last 5 years. Once again, the score 9-6. Minier serving for the Lancers. Lancers lead by 3 in set 4. Down 2-1 though. Burke, nice dig by Lawrence. Minier to Acevedo, gets the kill. He gets the deflection that he was looking for. 10-6. Lancers feeling good here in set number 4. Minier serve, and it's going to be a violation against the Lancers. 10-7. Checking back into the game for Westford Academy, Adam Scaramuso. Scaramuso serving on this particular rally, and the Lancers trying to get some offense going. That's a violation for a carry on Westford Academy. Lancers fighting back into this thing, 11-7 the score. Lawrence High up by 4. That serve came from Delphi Solar. It's going to be a violation on Acevedo for a double hit. After the double hit violation, Lancers still have a lead. It's 3, 11-8 the score. There's Tom Burke serving. Near side setup for Wilson is perfect. Lancers probably want to set that up on every single play possible. Andre Wilson near side spike makes it 12-8. Here's Espinal. Dug out by Porter. Spike up the middle. Out of bounds. The Lancers get another point. 13-8. Now suddenly the Lancers are in control with a 5-point lead in this particular set. It's going a lot differently than third set. Violation's going to go against the Gray Ghosts. 14-8. The Lancers lead by 6. Espinal. Dug out. Out of bounds, and the Lancers are on fire here. 15-8. Timeout's going to be called by Westford Academy. Again, the score 15-8, a 7-point lead. And folks, the Lancers are thinking about a 5th set here. They must be, but they need to finish off this 4th set as Westford Academy will try to climb back into this thing. Folks, we'll take this opportunity to remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools website on any browser and any device. Just head on over to lawrence.k12.ma.us. Currently featured, 10 former INT students have been inducted into the National Honor Society. Congratulations to them. The SES class of 2018 held its annual graduation ceremony. Congratulations to them. And the SLE Middle School held its spring literacy night. Congratulations to them. Remember, you can read about all those events and more at the LHS homepage, lawrence.k12.ma.us. 7-point lead for Lawrence High in the 4th set. 15-8. Westford Academy leads 2-1. Here's Ward getting the kill for the Gray Ghosts. bringing Westford within 6. Ward with the serve. Nice dig by Wilson. Wilson digs it again. Lancers lead by 6 in set 4. Tierney gets a kill. And here come the Grey Ghosts. 15-10 all of a sudden. Ward, one of the better servers for Westford Academy. Minier to Acevedo. Solar retreats and grabs it. Acevedo again. Burke with the setup for Zoo. Porter to Hudson. Minier to Wilson. Great defense by both teams, and it's going to result in a kill for Westford Academy. They're trying to climb their way back into it. Lancers still have a 4-point lead. 15-11 in the 4th set. Ward, another good serve, and it's an ace. 15-12, and that's going to prompt a timeout called by the Lancer bench. Lawrence High leads by 3, but the Grey Ghosts, I should say, are on the charge. They're down by only 3. Folks, we'll take this opportunity to remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Remember, you can get the app or open up your browser to watch our videos. We have over 1,000 from the last 5 years. Currently feature, you can watch Inside LHS, the June 1st edition. You can watch the one-step competition featuring 9 different step teams from Massachusetts and New York. And don't forget, you can watch or rewatch our broadcasts of Lawrence High Lancers regular season volleyball games as they earn co-champion honors of the MVC on their way to today's playoff game. You can check out all those videos and more on the LPS Media YouTube channel. Grey Ghosts down by 3. What a serve there by Ward, and it's an ace. Lancers' lead has dwindled down to 2. Here's Ward again. Again, phenomenal serve. Martinez the dig. Wilson has it blocked. Tipped over by Tierney. Minier to Wilson. Burke tried to kick it up, but he couldn't. The Lancers get the kill. It's 16-13. And they finally stop the Westford run. Arenella Brew with the serve. Hudson the spike up the middle. No stopping that. Hudson makes it 16-14. Grey Ghosts down by 2. Lancers cling to a 2-point lead here. Set number 4. Westford trying to end it. Lancers trying to extend it. Westford Academy going for a big-time upset here. Minier over to Romero. Gets the kill with the left hand. That's a really heads-up play by Romero. 17-14. The Lancers lead by 3. Set number 4. Here comes Wilson to serve. Tierney to Burke, back to Tierney. Tierney gets the kill. (17-15) after the spike from Tierney. Osgood gets ready to serve for the Grey Ghosts. Right-handed serve is dug by Solar. Solar tips it over and gets the kill. Back up to a 3-point lead for the Lancers. It's 18-15. Martinez the score with the Lancers up 3, up the middle. That nice dig there by Martinez, hitting the deck. Nice kill by Adrian Espinal. He pumps the fist. Good heads-up play by Espinal. Opens up a 4-point lead for the Lancers. (19-15), Lancers on top, make it 19-16. The Grey Ghosts are not going to go quietly here in the fourth set. They're trying to come back in this fourth set and trying to pick up a win and a big upset here in Lawrence because they lead 2-1. Tierney with an ace. 19-17. Lancers lead by 2. Let's see if Tierney can do it again. Can the Lancers respond? Solar to Minier and back to Solar. Dug out by Porter. Osgood. That one is out of bounds. Good eye by Felix Mania. He lets it go. And the Lancers have 20 on the board to Westford Academy's 17. Three-point lead for the Lancers. Trying to extend this game to a fifth set. Acevedo and Espinal did their best, but they couldn't save it. 20-18, the lead down to 2. And the Grey Ghosts will get to serve here. Scaramuzzo gets ready to serve it up for the Grey Ghosts. Trying to cut even deeper into this Lancer lead. It's down to only 2. Minier, what a spike! Amazing setup. Adrian Espinal wags the finger and says, no, not in my house. 21-18. Great setup by Minier. Delphi Solar with the serve. Wilson, Martinez needs to get it over, and he sends it out of bounds. And Westford Academy is not done yet. In this fourth set, it's 21-19. Westford Academy down by 2. The Grey Ghosts lead, though, 2-1. Here comes a serve from Scaramuso. Wilson. Zoo over to the far side for Ward. Minier to Espinal. And that's going to be a violation against Chelmsford. Captain of Chelmsford, Tom Burke, pleading his case. Referees don't change the call. It's 22-19 and a 3-point lead for Lawrence. Lancers trying to force a fifth set here. Serve comes in from Espinal. It's a violation against Westford Academy. And it's 23-19 now. Lancers 2 points away from a victory in set number 4. Can the Lancers force a fifth set? Nice kill there by Westford Academy, sticking with it right up the middle. 23-20. Ward will serve with the score 23-20, and the Lancers leading by 3 here as we reach the end of the fourth set. Here's Ward trying to bring Westford back. Acevedo can't finish it. The block comes in from Hudson, and it's back to a 2-point lead for the Lancers. Patrick Ward has been great serving this evening. Sends that one a little higher. Minia to Wilson. Out of bounds. Tough break for the Lancers as that one goes out of bounds. 23-20. Lancer players look shocked after that call. Wilson thought he had it, but no. The Lancer lead is down to 1. 23-22 here in the fourth set. Let's reset the situation for you. In the first set, Westford won 25-22. In the second set, the Lancers tied it up 28-26. In the third set, Westford, with a pretty dominating performance, went up 2-1 because of a 25-16 set 3 victory. Here we are in set number 4. Westford trying to end it and get the major upset here in the fourth set. It's 23-22. Lancers lead by 1. If the Lancers hold on and win the set, we're moving to a fifth and final deciding set. If the Grey Ghosts come back and somehow come up with a fourth set win here, that would be devastation and heartbreak for Lawrence High. 23 for the Lancers, 22 for the Grey Ghosts. Here we go. Very, very important sequence in this game with Ward serving for the Ghosts. Right-handed serve is up and over. Martinez to Minier. Here comes the set for Wilson. Romero almost had the kill. Great defense, though, by Westford Academy. That's a violation on Ward for a carry. Westford does not like the call. They thought it was a clean play. Lancers have a set point, 24-22. Can the Lancers extend this game to a fifth set? What a story it would be as the Lancers are trying to hold serve against the number 14 serve. But Westford Academy has come in here and played a phenomenal game, and they are close to a big-time upset. Referee just talking things over with the scorer's table for a moment. It's a 2-point lead for the Lancers, and it's set point. Arinel Abreu will serve for the Lancers on set point, trying to tie this thing up at 2 sets apiece. Can they do it? Burke up the middle. It's a violation against Westford. The Lancers move to set 5. The violation is on Westford. 25-22, the final score of set number 4. We go to a fifth and deciding set. Folks, thanks so much for joining us here on LPS Media. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with set number 5.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. We want to thank you for joining us here on LPS Media for this special playoff broadcast of boys varsity volleyball. The Lancers and the Grey Ghosts in the first round of the MIAA North playoffs. Here we are in the fifth set. This one's for all the marbles. Lancers, if they win, will play right here on Wednesday against either Central Catholic or Greater Lowell. However, if the Grey Ghosts win this fifth set, first of all, it'll be a monumental upset in this tournament. And second of all, they will play at either Greater Lowell or at Central Catholic. Set number 1 was won by Westford 25-22. Set number 2 won by Lawrence 28-26. Set number 3 won by Westford 25-16. And LHS won set number 4 25-22. It's been a phenomenal contest, evenly matched. Lancers will be a little disappointed that they're letting Westford hang around like this. The 14 seed really showing up to play here today, giving the Lancers all they can handle and then some. It's 2-1 here in the fifth set. Westford Academy leading. The Lancers need a win here if they want their season to continue. And they have high hopes for the rest of this playoff run. They don't want to see it end early here at home against the Grey Ghosts. It's 3-1. We played till 15 in the 5th set. Have to win by 2, as that's a violation on Wilson. 4-1 now. Grey Ghosts have the advantage so far in the 5th and final set. Ward with the serve. Minier gets it to Acevedo. Far side spike is out of bounds. Lancers get the point, 4-2. Lancers down by 2. Remember, in the 5th set, we played to only 15 points, not going all the way to 25. Just a few minutes time, 5 more minutes, and we will know who is going to be playing on Wednesday. Burke, the setup for Hudson. Minier tries for the dump. He gets it to go. Nice kill by Minier. It's a heads-up play. Love seeing the setter be so offensively aware like that. And the scoreboard turned off there inadvertently. And it seems to be back on. Referee at the scorer's table just talking things over. Gives the Lancers a chance to huddle up here. Once we're ready to get back to the action, it's going to be Erinel Abreu, the outside hitter, who's going to serve it for the Lancers. Lawrence High down a point, 4-3. Set number 5. It's been quite a road to get to this point with these teams alternating set victories. Westford Academy getting it rolling, 25-22. Lancers won set 4, 25-22. Minier tips it over. Romero to Minier. Wilson. Martinez the dig. Minier looking for Wilson. Wilson trying for a block. Still alive. Violation on Lawrence for a double hit. 5-3. Grey Ghosts are up by 2. 5-3. Serve comes in from Porter. Wilson gets it back. 5-4. Andre gets ready to serve. A lot of tension in the room right now. A lot of tension on the court. It's a close game, emotional game, and an extremely meaningful first-round playoff game. Nice block by Romero. He's fired up about it. Number 12 in blue, getting it done defensively on that play. All tied up at 5. Set 5, and these two teams are tied with the score 5-5. Lancers get another kill here, 6-5. Lawrence has the lead for the very first time in set number 5, and that's going to prompt a timeout called by Westford Academy. The score, Lancers 6, Grey Ghosts 5 in the 5th and final set. Folks, we'll take this opportunity to once again remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. If you don't have access to Comcast or Verizon Cable, Comcast Channel 99, Verizon Channel 41, don't worry. It's all good. You can check us out on YouTube. Here are some recent videos that our fabulous media department would like to share with you. A look at the 2018 Special Olympics hosted by LPS, the LHS Headmasters Update from May 25th, and you can check out the Lancer boys baseball team hosting Haverhill last month. Just search for Lawrence Public Schools on YouTube to watch the LPS Media YouTube channel on any device. 6-5, Lancers lead here in the 5th set, trying to advance into the quarterfinal round of the MIAA North playoffs. What a test, though, against Westford Academy, the 14 seed. Lancers not out of the woods yet. That one's out of bounds. Lancers go up by 2. And you can just tell what it means to this Lancer team, the bench, the players, all signaling that that one was out, and they were right. The enthusiasm is palpable here. Both of these two teams fighting till the end. And it's been a real treat if you're a fan of volleyball. Minier punches is up. Blocked by Romero. He's fired up. Excellent defense in this 5th set by Romero. And the two teams will switch sides. That's a couple of amazing offensive attempts by Westford Academy that were blocked by Romero here in this 5th set. Gotta hand it to the Lancers stepping up their defense here in the 5th set. Still not done though. Lancers lead by 3. They need 7 more to move on to the quarterfinals. Westford 10 points away from an upset win and a berth in the quarters. Back to the action. Lancers lead by 3. It's 8-5. Wilson going for the corner. Great serve. Burke over to the near side. Back to the far side. Delphi Solar has it blocked. Great defense by Westford Academy. It's 8-6 now. Gray Ghosts are not going away. It's really tense in this gym. Pretty good crowd on hand, a playoff crowd. It's been loud at times. It's also been a little bit nervous at times. Now it's about to get loud. Romero playing like an all-star here in the 5th set. Not going to let his team go down here. And the referees say that that's actually a violation against Lawrence. And the point goes to Westford Academy here. Romero thought he had it, but it was a violation called against the Lancers, so 8-7. Lancers clinging to a 1-point lead. Minier to Solar. Spike is blocked, and it goes out of bounds. Excellent spike by Makapati. And it's tied up at 8. That timeout is called by Lawrence. The score 8-8 in set number 5. Winner of set number 5 moves on to the quarterfinals. We'd like to remind you that you're watching LPS Media, home of the Lancers. The MIAA would like to remind you that it is committed to good sportsmanship. Sportsmanship, citizenship, and responsibility are the trademarks of high school activities. Please support school activities with your own display of good sportsmanship and help encourage America's youth to participate in organized sports. Support your local high school. Witness your local athletes compete. Attend high school competitions in your community. This message brought to you by the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association. 8-8 the score. Osgood with the serve. Osgood with the save. Minier for Solar. Osgood. Burke up the middle. That spike is out of bounds. Lancers take the lead as Robertson couldn't get that one to stay in. Burke is going to come over and talk that one over with the referee. For now, the score is 9-8. It's going to stay that way as Martinez gets ready to serve. Martinez, the right-handed serve. Burke. Minier has to get it over. He does. Spike up the middle is good. What a time for Matt Robertson to come in and have a couple of big impact plays. Nine to 9 the score. Makapari with the serve, out of bounds. Ten to 9, the Lancers on top. Crowd reacting on every play, the emotion swinging on every play here in this gym. Westford Academy with a solid fan base that's traveled here to Lawrence, down 495 South to make it. Ward has it blocked! Acevedo with a huge block. Big time play. Gives the Lancers a 2-point lead. It's 11 to 9. Remember, we played at 15. Timeout called by Westford Academy. Quick look around the tournament here. Winner of today's game will play against Greater Lowell or Central Catholic. If the Lancers win, the Lancers host. If Westford Academy wins, then Greater Lowell or Central Catholic will host. That game is going on right now. The number 2 seed, Lowell, is currently in a game against Boston Latin School. The winner of that game faces against Boston, will face either Boston Latin Academy or Malden. Both of those games are currently in progress. Winchester is playing a game right now against Lowell Catholic as the number 1 seed against the number 16 seed. The winner of that game faces either Chelmsford or St. John's Prep. That would be the number 8 and 9 seed. And finally, Wayland plays Haverhill tomorrow. Winner of that game playing either Acton, Boxborough, or Lexington. That game also tomorrow. 11 to 9, the Lancers up by 2. Martinez, Minier. Here's the setup for Acevedo. He gets the kill. Lancers are up 12 to 9. They're up by 3, and Lawrence High is 3 points away from getting a win and moving on to the quarterfinals. 12-9, Minier the serve. Osgood right up the middle, blocked by Lawrence. Burke to Ward. Minier to Acevedo. Here's the setup for Delphi Solar. Osgood to Ward. Inbounds, I believe. Yes, it was. 12 to 10. Lancers by 2. And the serve goes to Westford Academy. What an amazing game, folks. Just take a moment to soak it all in and enjoy. It doesn't get any closer than this as the serve from Scaramuso falls in, and it's 12 to 11. The Grey Ghosts are down by 1. Scaramuso, can he and the Grey Ghosts tie it? Acevedo. Osgood. Near side for Ward. Minier for Solar. Osgood. Here's Delphi Solar, and it's a misplay. Solar couldn't get it over. 12 to 12. Another timeout. This one called by the Lancers. Both of these two teams 3 points away from moving on to the quarterfinals. Folks, we'll take this opportunity to once again remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Some facts about our channel: in addition to our YouTube channel, we broadcast on local cable, Comcast Channel 99 and Verizon Channel 41. We are an urban school district in Lawrence, Massachusetts, serving more than 13,000 students in 38 schools. Since joining YouTube in 2012, our channel has amassed over 728,000 views on over 1,000 videos. We want to thank you for watching LPS Media. Sincerely, it is a privilege and a pleasure to serve the city of Lawrence. Here is Scaramuso serving for Westford Academy, 12 to 12. It's inbound. Scaramuso finds the sweet spot, and it's 13-12. Westford Academy in the lead. They're 2 points away. Lancers down by 1 here. Scaramuso with the serve. Acevedo. Lancers have a chance to set it up. Minier for Solar. The spike. Westford Academy needs to get it over here. They do. Another chance for the Lancers to set up their offense. Minier to Solar. Inbounds! Delphi ties it. 13-13. And we basically will have a deuce for the game. Gotta win by 2. So the first team to score 2 consecutive points now will win this game. That's what it's come down to. Does not get any closer than this. Martinez to Minier. Far side spike. Wilson gets the kill. Andre Wilson has given the Lancers match point. 14-13 in set number 5. Can the Lancers end this game? Delphi Solar will serve. Delphi gets it over. Here's the dig. Burke the setup for Ward. Solar. Minier. Acevedo. The Lancers are moving on to the quarterfinals. Lawrence High wins set number 5, 15-13. And the Lancers will host either Greater Lowell or Central Catholic right here in this very gym on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. And that'll be the quarterfinal round of the MIAA North Tournament. Westford Academy, they put quite a scare into the Lancers. Westford Academy played an amazing game, but they fall to the Lancers here tonight, 3-2. In set number 1, Westford won 25-22. Set number 2, the Lancers won 28-26. Set number 3, Westford won 25-16. And in set number 4, LHS came up with a 25-22 win. And in the 5th and final set, the Lancers win it 15-13. Folks, it's been an absolute pleasure and a privilege providing you with tonight's commentary for my entire crew. My name is Jay Oza. Folks, we'll see you on Wednesday night